Hello students. In today's video, we will discuss meanings, synonyms and antonyms of a reading Havoc of Flood. And mind you, it's a comprehensive list and very useful for the examination. Okay, let's start without wasting much time. Word, namesake. Karnoolu is a district with the headquarters, namesake headquarters. That means it has the same name. Karnoolu, I just in our discussion, I said that the name of district and the name of headquarters is same. That is called a namesake. Synonym is alias. Okay. Next word, distant. Okay. No bus entered, no tourist visited from a distant place. That is the sentence from the lesson. Distant means far away. Okay. And here the synonym is far and antonym is near. Okay, this is not very visible, so I'll change the color. Okay, this is better. Okay, right. Next word is no. Okay, before we proceed with the next word, distant. Distant is an adjective, and the distance is noun, and distantly adverb. Next, terrible. Terrible meaning is very unpleasant, and synonym is horrible, and antonym is pleasant. See, terrible. Terrible also has a different forms. It can be used as a, this is a adjective and it can be used as a noun and a verb and a adverb. Noun is a terror and a verb is a terrorize and adverb is a terribly. Next, damp. Meaning slightly wet. Okay, and synonym is humid and the antonym is dry. See, damp can be used as a, okay, the damp is a noun and it can be used as a verb also. Dampen. Dampen is the word for verb for this damp. Next, scarcely, almost not, and synonym is hardly or barely. Next, throughout, in every part or during whole period. That is the meaning of a throughout. It's a commonly used word. That's why I have taken some time to find the meaning, synonym, antonym. Okay, throughout, in every part or during the whole period. That's the meaning of a throughout. He kept talking throughout the journey. Okay, right. Synonym is total. Antonym is partial, not full. Okay, right. Gloomy, dark in a way that is unpleasant and makes it difficult to see, makes it hard to see. Okay, in the morning they welcomed river waters with the gloomy colors. That means dirty colors. That is the sentence from the lesson. And synonym is murky and the antonym is bright or clear. Okay, or you can write also clear. Right. And gloomy is the adjective, gloomy is noun, gloomily adverb. Okay, this word can be used like that also. Gloom, gloomily. Next, inundate. Inundate, to flood an area with water. That is the exact meaning that suits in the lesson. But okay, there are several other meanings we don't need to discuss at present. Inundate, to flood to flood an area with water. Synonym is immerse and is vacant. Okay, inundate. Inundate is a verb. Inundation is noun. Right. Shatter, to break suddenly into very small pieces. Okay, if you remember, can't climb trees anymore. In the lesson, this word was used, shatter. He slithered and shattered the stem of a hollyhock, if you remember. That means he broke. So synonym is break and antonym is fix. Next, estimate, to calculate. Okay, that's all. It does not have synonyms and okay, this itself is a synonym. So no need to discuss estimate or assess also. Assess is a synonym. Next, enormous. Okay, estimate verb, and estimation is a noun. It can be used as a noun also, estimation. Enormous, extreme large, enormous of water, enormous amount of water. Okay, right. And synonym is huge and antonym is tiny, small. Okay, enormous is an adjective, can be used as um, a noun. Okay, enormous noun is enormity. Enormity is the noun. Enormously is the adverb. Enormously. Okay, right. Bear the brunt. This is not one word, this is a phrase. Bear the brunt. But okay, we have to know the meaning of this expression. Suffer something unpleasant is the meaning of bear the brunt. And a synonym is undergo. Antonym is a retreat. Antonym is a refuse, retreat or refuse or reject. Okay, that is the meaning of bear the brunt. Next, fury. Fury, extreme anger. Fury of the flood. Okay, there that you should not understand that flood got angry. Okay, you have to understand the movement of that flood is quite frightening. Okay, it's moving like when it is angry. Next, rage. I'm sorry, this rage is the synonym. Rage means extreme anger, and antonym is calm. Okay, this fury can also be used. The fury is noun. It can be uh, used like furious adjective. Furious is adjective. Furiously is adverb. Okay. Next, heart rending. There were heart rending scenes when they returned to their places. Heart rending scenes welcomed them. That means when their heart rends, they see something very, very sad, something that makes them very sad, heart rending. Right. Okay, synonym is sad or agonizing, and antonym is glass. Okay, heart rending. Okay, uh, this causes, this evokes intense sadness in people. That is the meaning of heartrending. Next, frantically. Okay, it is not frantically, it is a frantically. Frantically means hurrying and doing something, doing things quickly. That is the meaning of frantically. The synonym is wildly or anxiously. Frantically means. Okay, antonym is peaceful. Frantically is an adverb, children, and okay, frantic. Frantic is an adjective. Okay, trauma. Okay, this should not be pronounced as a trauma. It is a trauma. Okay, trauma means a deeply disturbing experience. Okay, shocking. This shocking is the synonym, and relief is relief is the antonym. Okay, Trauma is a noun. Traumatic. Traumatic is adjective. Traumatized verb. Traumatically adverb. Okay. Next, misery. Misery meaning a great unhappiness or a great sadness. Synonym is a distress. Antonym is happiness. And this misery is a noun form. Miserable is adjective and miserably adverb. Requisition, to officially request or take something. The meaning of the synonym is a request. Next is swollen. Swollen is the verb three, third form, past participle form of swell, swollen. Okay, meaning to increase in size or amount, to increase in size or amount. And the synonym is huge and antonym is a decrease, right? Um, breach, okay? Breach here meaning a hole or opening in a structure. I showed you the pictures of how Tungabhadra breached during the floods in Kannur in 2009. Okay, a hole or a opening in a structure. That is the meaning of breach. That is the meaning that suits. Okay, another meaning of breach means to break a promise or break a contract. Okay, rule of a contract. Break a rule of contract also is a breach, but that meaning does not come here. And synonym is open or break, and antonym is bridged. Right. Okay, massive, very large in size. Massive, as it could not discharge massive flood. Tungabhadra breached at two places as it could not discharge massive flood. Okay, very large in size, amount or number. Okay, what the meaning that comes from very large in amount. That means so much of water. And synonym is large, antonym is tiny. Okay, massive. Massive is adjective. Massively adverb. Okay, massivity. Massivity noun form. If one can use okay, that is rarely used. Render. Okay, this meaning render, to cause someone to be in a particular state, to make someone to be in a particular condition. That is the meaning of render. Okay, we okay, in the lesson we read that many have been rendered homeless. That means many became homeless. Rendered is a past tense. To make, okay, make is the synonym, or give is the synonym, and antonym is a remove. Personnel, okay, the government requested the personnel from disaster management force, disaster response. The government of Andhra Pradesh requested personnel of the disaster management response force. Personnel. Personnel means people employed in an organization, people who work for an organization. Okay, synonym is staff. Okay, it does not have a antonym. It all the words may not have a antonyms. You have to be aware of that one. Okay, right. Next, uh, reluctant, reluctant, not willing to do something. Unwilling is the synonym, and willing is the antonym. And a reluctant is adjective, reluctance noun, reluctantly adverb. Grope, grope is to feel with the hand to find. Okay, synonym is search. Okay, pathetic, pathetic is causing feelings of sadness. Pitiful is synonym, happy is the antonym. Pathetic, pathetically is a adverb. Next, plight, an unpleasant condition. Pathetic plight was that they lost was that the people of the villages hurried to safer places, leaving everything they had. That is the pathetic plight. The plight means okay trouble, and antonym is a luckiness. Catastrophe, catastrophe, occurrence of a destructive event. That means when a catastrophe occurs, there is a lot of loss of life and property. That is the destruction is the now synonym, and the salvation is the antonym. Salvation or redemption also can be written. Next, fasten, to fix one thing to another. Tie, bind or tie. And unfasten will be the synonym. Aghast, aghast. Okay, they stood aghast when they see their paddy field about to be reaped, filled with the strong feelings of shock. So shock itself is the synonym, and courageous is the antonym. Rejuvenate, rejuvenate, to make someone feel or look younger or energetic. As synonym is lively, and antonym is depress. Naked, okay, it must be pronounced naked. It's not the way you pronounce. It's not knocked. Okay, it is a naked, naked adjective. This is an adjective, not covered by clothes. Okay, bare, bar, bare, bare, without. Okay, stripped or bare, bare, not bar, bare. Okay, stripped. That means not having clothes. And synonym is antonym is trust. Gratitude, the feeling of being thankful, and the synonym is thankfulness. Antonym is ingratitude. Okay, gratitude is noun, grateful is adjective, gratefully adverb. Flimsy, flimsy, flimsy means the okay. Look at the spelling. It's not a flimsy. Flee, FLIMSY, easily destroyed. Weak. Okay, delicate or weak are the synonyms, and the solid, strong is the antonym. Flee, to escape by running away. That means escape is the synonym. The antonym is face, or okay, face it or encounter. Okay, children, the meaning. Okay, this flee is a verb. The past form is completely different. So I thought I will discuss this with you. Flee is the present tense. Flood is the past tense. Despair, state of being hopeless. Hopelessness is the uh, hopelessness is the synonym, and antonym is hopeful. Temporary, temporary, not lasting for a very long time. That means changeable, changeable, and antonym is permanent. Beaming, uh, beaming is a smile, wide and happy. That means synonym is smiling, and antonym is dull. Okay, children, we'll see. We'll discuss the question answers in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care of yourself. Bye.